What's going on, people? It's your man the YB. Once again, big shout out to my doggy Clates Boxing for coming through and moosing up the coins. So, Johnny Bash, we got an update. Well, no, tell a lie. We got some moody leaked footage that no one's seen before. I wonder where this was at, to be fair. The gloves are off. A bit late, isn't it? They normally do gloves are off like a week before. It's the Wednesday. This whole build-up's been a bit mythical, ain't gonna lie. It's not been done the best. I'm buzzing because I'm a hardcore and I do this for a pitiful wage, right? I'm paid to be half interested, but I'm not even that buzzing for it. I'm not sure why I'm not. I should be buzzing for it though. I should be buzzing for it really, but it's not. I can't explain why. Because Dubois had some good bars. Anyway, let me not start gassing because we'll be here all day. We got the gloves are off essentially. Usyk versus Dubois, the sit down, the head to head. You're getting it. Alright, I haven't even watched it yet, so we're gonna have to. You might have to bear with me right here. We're gonna watch it all right now, and I'll stop it. It's only 7 minutes long, but I'll stop it and give my bars and whatnot. Here we go. No doubt about this one, folks.
Alexander Usyk, Daniel Dubois. We go again. Do you think you could be getting Alexander at a good time? He's had 2 hard 12-round fights with Tyson Fury. Obviously 38 now. Is this your time?
You could say that, but I don't want to even put it down to just him being an old man. I've got to prove myself and, bring chaos in the ring. What I bring and the force I have, that will be what's needed, really. But I stand more to gain. He's at the end of his career. I stand more to gain from a win. Getting all the belts, that means, that's the start for me, really.
So that first bar there from Dubois. Listen, I don't want no excuses. If Dubois does win, I think, this is well documented, but I think Dubois can beat Usyk. There's no doubt, not just even a lucky punch. If he was trained right, yeah, these here, you see these elbows? See these chops here? He was trained like that and just walked onto him like Sabrina Matias versus Puello at the weekend, or like Caballero. Usyk's legs will run out. Frank Warren said it. You can't fight. We've seen people boxing Usyk, man. The argument is, well, you can't box with him. I've never seen a. Tell that to Hagler versus Hearns, right? Oh no, sorry. They say, oh, you can't, you can't walk onto him. All right, if you say so. Total ferocity. It's like rock paper scissors. Total ferocity. Yeah, Daniel Dubois needs to put his mind onto the colonial assault against the Zulus. That's where his mind's got to be, yeah? I got this stick in this hand, yeah? I got this stick in his hand. What's that saying from the Bible? It's like some wicked biblical lyrics. It's proper good, yeah? What's that? Death Valley. Shadow of Death Valley time, man. I got this stick. There's a whole bunch of colonizers there with the blickies, yeah? I'm coming in there. He's getting it. Yeah? You see that one there? If a bunch of Zulus can run forward at gunfire with moody sticks, yeah? Dubois can get in there and get all over him. Go out on his back, he might get knocked out. Usyk can't punch. Usyk knocked out before. He couldn't even knock Fury out, who was on skates. Fury's chops is no good. He's been put down. Mbonga put him down. Usyk can't punch. Sorry, he can't punch. He can't. Documented he can't punch. AJ was on the ropes like that. Goosed. Couldn't knock him. Couldn't even knock. Who was he knocked? He didn't even knock Fury down. No, it was a standing 8. He can't punch. Can't punch, and he's got no ferociousness. So you walk right onto him. Even if Dubois is leaky deaky here like this year, scrap it. We're still going forward. That's the bottom line here. His technique ain't the best. I haven't got the most confidence because of that. He's gappy. We've been saying that for a long time. But even so, look, gappy or not, I don't want to see no hopping back and forth. I don't want to see no having a look. You just walk onto him. Honestly, you walk onto him, and if you get clipped and get knocked out, then at least you try. You got knocked out trying to win. I don't want to see no more El Politica. I don't want to see no more AJ after the second fight. Oh, crying and you didn't walk into him. What are you crying about? Too much self-preservation. Yeah, that's Usyk's game. He has self-preservation as well. That's why he didn't stick it on Fury. He should have stopped Fury in that state, to be fair. He should have. He didn't. He was happy just to faff around. So, you got to walk into him, man. That's the bottom line. It's me or him. Whether it's old or young, this could be the best Usyk ever. Yeah? And he's still wouldn't hang with me because I'm too big and I'm too strong. I'm coming in there, chin in the air, hands here, and I'm walking onto you. What are you going to do now? The onus is then on Usyk to do something, and he might well do it. But that's the bottom line now. There's no more. I don't want to see. If I'm honest, I'll turn it off. I'll turn it off. If I see 3 rounds of Dubois hopping, having a look, waiting, trying to box, I'm turning it off because I don't want to watch that. I'm sick of seeing 12-round stinkers from Usyk. I'm not interested. I speak to some Donny at work. I work in the gym, yeah, and he said to me, I was like, he's not even a boxing hardcore. He said, Usyk's boring, man. He's just boring. I know a lot of you man like ranking off over it, but it's not for me. It's just not. I get it. It was cool like the first time when he beat AJ. It's like, okay, well done, you beat a big man. But he could have retired there and then. I didn't need to see it 5 more times. Not his fault, I guess you can argue. But it's like the Floyd Mayweather thing. Well, you know, they've never had to push me, so I can just stink the place out on points. Oh, heavyweight boxing, man. You need to see some spite. Especially when you got the Yippo all bug-eyed on the ropes. Have a go on him, man. Lay it on him. Don't just politic. It's annoying. Have some bad intentions on your shots, or have some. He's going. He's ready to go. He's ready to go, man. Lay it on him. Lay it on him. Usyk's like, well, I'm definitely up now. And you almost got robbed. So oops. That would be a good oops. To be fair, that would have been a good oops if Usyk had lost that first fight. Not because it was right, but because he don't have no. He's happy just to politic, man. I don't know. I just don't like. It's never turned. Listen, each their own. Some people like it. Some people get along watching a faff off. I don't. I want to see people having a bit of a fight. Even that Shakur, I was even happy with that. Shakur versus Zepeda. Shakur's even stinkier than Usyk, but just a little bit, having a little bit. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on. Anyway, and in fact, that's Zepeda, Matthias Zepeda. I don't know what them judges were watching on the Zepeda fight. But he won 1 round. That was ridiculous. That took the piss. But either way, from Dubois' point of view, Zepeda, Matthias, those are the kind of... You just got to keep coming at them. Pause. Keep coming. No, you can't stop and think for a second. You got to obviously be coming forward. Yeah?
What are your memories of the first fight with Daniel?
My winner.
Yeah? Did anything surprise you about Daniel?
No. It's a boxing. Boxing don't have surprise.
Yeah. How do you approach this fight differently this time?
Confidence, I'm ready to seize victory.
Is it about throwing the kitchen sink?
It's about getting victory, seriously, you know. I've worked hard for it and now I want to cause chaos in the ring and restore it with order, with victory. So that's my that's my mindset.
What was it like sharing the ring with Usyk? Everyone calling Alexander a master. What was it like sharing a ring with a master? Look, I've come on since then. I've resurrected myself, so I feel, you know, just ready for a new beginning. Really, I'm ready for a great fight. Looking forward to a great fight, and yeah, I'm excited for it. Same question I asked Alexander. Did anything surprise you about him?
No, not to be honest, really, no.
No?
No.
The power. Everybody talks about the power of Daniel Dubois. The biggest puncher you've been in the ring with?
I think no.
No? Who was the biggest puncher?
I think it's Derek.
Really?
So Usyk pies him. Usyk pies Dubois and says, you weren't the biggest puncher. It was Derek. And that in itself tells you all you need to know, really, folks. From Dubois' point of view. Yeah. And if all these man, it's embarrassing, really. Johnston, Fury, and Dubois. It's embarrassing. You got a 40-year-old. He's long in the tooth, man. Fair play to Chisora. I respect him. But that shows you what you need to know. Yeah. About how you beat Usyk. Because Chisora's not really a massive puncher like that, is he? On paper. No doubt when he leans over and clubs his right hand over, it's going to hurt. Because he wings it in like it's a 20-20 match. That's what he does. It actually just bowls it in. So it's going to hit. It's going to hurt even if it hits you on the gloves. But still, Usyk to some extent is giving away his weakness there. You've got to be throwing your hands. Chisora really had not much decorum. No having a look, no faffing around, no hopping back and forth. He came in, head down, swinging left, swinging right and bowling things on the way in. Now I think you can be a bit more refined than that. I mean, Dubois is more refined than that, but it's putting the two worlds together. Dubois has serious power. Yeah. He's younger than Chisora. I've never been impressed with Chisora's gas tank, really. He does get goosed towards the back end of fights. He was hanging versus Tyson Fury in the first one. So, I think Dubois got a better engine as well. All these factors, but they mean nothing. Being the bigger puncher, being the younger guy and whatever else, it means nothing. Having more cardio, it means nothing if you don't just... I think Dubois is there or thereabouts, but I did my analysis on the Patreon and I watched the Hrgovic fight back. I wasn't really impressed with that. He was waiting, he was getting hit and then backpedaling and then looking a bit lost. You can't do that, man. You've got to just come forward. Because if nothing else, Usyk's going to get tired of punching you, is your hope. If nothing else. There's things you can do to try and negate it. Have your hands here kind of thing, and just rock and roll in and lead him with your head. Yeah. Is Dubois trained for that? I haven't seen evidence of it, but either way, however he's trained, he's got... Honestly, I say it and it sounds funny, but I'm being serious. I don't want to see one back step. Sorry. I don't see why you need to go back for. The minute you go back, you're giving Usyk room, and you're letting him do what he wants. You can't win this fight at mid-range. You can't win this fight at long range. You've got to be right on him. Agler versus Hearns is how this has to look. Matias versus Puello from the weekend. I swear down, I watched that fight, yeah. That's a wicked fight to watch. Watch Puello versus Matias. It's on the Ring magazine. It sounds stupid, because I always say it, but Matias literally didn't take one back step. I didn't see him hop back in and out once. He literally... The ref would break him up at some point, and he'd just come walking right back in. Yeah? That's how it needs to look from Dubois. I don't see why you ever need to have a look for. Apart from if you want a little bit of a rest. But even then, you should have been trained, man. You should have been trained to do that. To come right at him. In straight lines. With your head. Lead him with your head, man. Lead him with your head. Yeah? Lead him right. Bend right over like that, yeah. Get your dome out there. Hands here. And just walk onto him. And bowl from your waist. Yeah? Right here and bowl it over. Seriously. I'm not even playing no more. Yeah? Cut his exits off with the big wide hooks. That's what you do. No doubt about this one. I don't want to... Honestly, please. Please don't let me see some faffing around. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you, man. I'll give Dubois the first round. I'll give him the first round. But if I see hopping around in the second round, man... Seriously. And I'm going to be up for this fight because it's UK time. I will adjust my bets in live time. If we get to the end of round 2 and I'm seeing any boxing, honestly, if I'm seeing any faffing, any bouncing on his toes, I'm going all in on Usyk on points because it's not going to end well. Dubois is not going to get more gas towards the back straight. Yeah? He's not going to get more gas in the back straight. His best chance, he doesn't need to win in 6, but he needs to be... Dubois needs to really be at least 3-3 at halfway. He can't be down 4-2 at halfway because it's like, what, you're going to win the next 6... Well, how many rounds would you have to win? Yeah, Dubois would have to win the next... If Dubois is down 4-2 after 6, he's got to then win 5 of the next 6 rounds. Is that right? Yeah, to get a win. What are the chances of that? Unlikely. So he's got to, at the very least, he's got to be there or thereabouts at halfway. Literally, he's got to have won half of the rounds at halfway. So if he gives up 1 and 2, it's like, well, what are the chances of him? See what I'm trying to say? You can't do that. It should be evident from round 2, from the start of round 2. It should be clear. Okay, he's on the game plan. If he's not winning. Simple as that. But I think, listen, even the AJ fight, I did watch that back. AJ's an idiot, man. You can hit him. He'll be right there like this. Just waiting for it. Dubois wasn't really, yeah. Dubois looked ferocious because AJ had his chin out like that, just waiting for it. Yeah? Waiting for it to land. It was a homing beacon. It was a light tower. You know, hit me right here, put it right here, Dan. Right on my fucking beak that I've stuck out for you. Dubois wasn't really. Once he clipped him, he got on him. But until he clipped him, Dubois was boxing. He didn't walk into AJ from the jump. He was boxing. I think he got a good jab off, and that kind of shook AJ up. But he was boxing. He wasn't stalking AJ from the minute the bell went. So it's not. That's why my main bet right now, unfortunately, and I'll adjust it. If I see Dubois start well in round one, I'll put some coin on Dubois to win. Wow, that's nuts. Proper nuts. Anyway, let's carry on with these corny bars here.
Really?
Yeah. Crazy.
Your punch is harder than Daniel.
Crazy Derek, yeah.
Was you surprised when Daniel didn't get to his feet when you hit him with that jab?
No. No.
There was a lot of controversy after that first fight with the shot that landed.
Usyk says, I wasn't surprised when Dubois didn't get up after the jab. That's a violation, man. Yeah, Usyk's basically saying, yeah, I knew there was a big jammy, creamy bitch on him. Yeah? In him, sorry. I knew there was a big, creamy, jammy bitch inside him, so I didn't expect him. I knew he'd get sparkle-turned by a jab. That's a violation, man. That's a violation. Please, Daniel. Please, man. I don't know what these... Honestly, I don't know what I'm negging out for, but I just got a feeling. I've got a feeling that you're going to see him, he's going to come out opping, and it's going to go left. It's going to go left, man. I hope I'm wrong. I'll put money on Usyk now to win by unanimous decision, so I've cursed him. I'm hoping the curse is strong enough, which it could be. A lot of man was glazing AJ off, saying he was going to knock Dubois out. Right, so we've seen upsets before, and in fact, Dubois on an upset streak. He's been more or less the same odds for all of his last 4 fights. He was 2-1 under against Miller. He was like 3-1 under against Hrgovic, 3-1 under against Johnston, and he's 3-1 under again on Usyk. So all this information. If there's anyone that's going to make Dubois look silly, it would be Usyk, right? It wasn't going to be Johnston. Johnston might have caught him, and it had kind of been a heavyweight fight. Hrgovic, though, I watched that Hrgovic fight back, man. The good thing is, Hrgovic didn't rock him. I think punch, Usyk and Hrgovic are similar. So, he didn't rock him. He's just got to be even more confident now and not back up. When Hrgovic was hitting him, it was putting him off his work. It was only when Hrgovic got tired. I had Hrgovic winning the first 5 or 6. Honestly, I watched it back a few times. The first 5 or 6 straight. It was only when Hrgovic stopped letting the hammer off because he was goosed. That's when Dubois was able to work. Well, the argument is, well, what if Usyk's putting you off, he's hitting you, and you're stumbling back and looking a bit messy and clinching like you were with Hrgovic? Usyk ain't going to get goosed. He's got better feet than Hrgovic, better gas. So you've got to be on him. You can't be at mid-range with him at all, I'd argue. Really, I don't know. That's my base case, man. So, for the gamblers out there, wait until the first round or two's over. If the first 2 rounds you see Dubois having a look, forget about it. Honestly, just forget about it and go home. I'll turn it off. I swear now, I'll turn it right off. There's no point. But at that point, all he's got is a lucky shot. But I mean, AJ was on skates in round 1, wasn't he? It took him 5 rounds to get Johnson out of there. Yeah, took 5 rounds to get Johnson out. Who was finished from round 1, wasn't it? I think it was round 1 he was already plastered. So if you couldn't really finish your dinner with leaky AJ, right? What are the chances of? Oh, there's always like a whoa, he got hit by a punch from the gods. I don't know, man. I hope I'm wrong, and I hope he just walks in there, man, straight forward on him. And even if he gets knocked out, I'll salute Dubois. I wouldn't even laugh. What's funny about it? He's gone in there. It's a bit like Belanga. Yeah, we cracked some jokes. Yeah, we cracked a few jokes still, but you get the point. It wasn't like he's a proper plumber. He is a bit of a plumber, but you know what I mean. I salute Belanga. Yeah, he got sent to his maker, and he did it respectfully.
Obviously, Daniel didn't rise, didn't get to his feet. Were you surprised that Daniel didn't get to his feet before the 10 count?
No. It's not a surprise for me. because my jab was hard.
Was it a hard jab?
I don't want to even go there. We're talking about that's past and gone. Because I don't know what you're trying to... I know what you're doing your job, but I'm looking for the, you know, causing chaos in the ring on Saturday, and that's my whole game and priority.
Yeah, Dubois respectful here, but I have got... I'm going to be honest. I might even do a video on it tomorrow, but I have noticed that the DAZN, the sexuals, they're all glazing Usyk for some reason. That's the truth. Ade, G-Man, this cat here, they're all like, yeah, what did Ade have in his thumbnail? He put the Brit Basher. I thought, listen you freshie. Do you know what I mean about the Brit? I'll give you Brit Basher in a minute, yeah? Why don't you get back on your rubber dinghy? No, I'm only messing, man. That's nuts, man. You man are wild out here, man. You man are buck wild. Why you do that to me for, man? Now I'm playing, but listen. That's nuts. But you get the point. I'm thinking, what do you mean Brit Basher, man? He can't punch. Who's he bashed up, really? Who's he bashed up? Yeah, he's bashed up a bunch of new age man who don't really want to get stuck in. Let's see if he bash up Caballero. If he really want it. If he really that guy, yeah, punch up Caballero. Stink the place out of Caballero and I'll give him credit. That'll be the first fight I'll give him credit for. Yeah? If he really like that, why are they not... Oh, they keep talking about Parker. No, forget Parker, man. I don't want to see Parker. Parker will be in there hopping about. I don't want to watch that. Usyk's... Yeah, I don't want to see that, man. I want to see Caballero if he's really hard. I know what we're going to get with Caballero. He's going to plod right onto him. Relentless. 80 punches around. All to the body. Let's see that if he's that hard. Yeah? I'm not calling him no Brit basher. I'm not doing it. Sorry. He ain't bashed up no Brit. Who's he bashed up, man? Yeah? Who he bashed up? What? Fury? Who's he? Come on, man. The bronze basketball player. Get serious here, folks. Yeah? Get serious for a minute. Get serious, man. Who he punched up? Johnston. You joking? He went life and death with Johnston, crying to the body even in that fight. AJ won 4. I wouldn't call him the Brit basher would be. I've sparked AJ, I've sparked Fury, and I'd call him the Brit basher as well, but his fights stink. He's like the Brit stinker. He come here and stink the place out and everyone's bored, no one wants to watch boxing anymore. That's what happened. Yeah? That's what happened. It's not his fault that he can't punch. It's not his fault he don't want to give it to someone when they're knocked out on the ropes, but here we are, at the end of the day, man. I'm not calling him a Brit basher, man. When he goes in there and fights someone who's coming to fight, I'll call him a Brit basher, but until then, he's just a plumber who can't punch, and his fights are boring, okay? But all these industry man, so that's the worrying part. That's why I've got my bets on Usyk as well, because I just don't trust this. Why is DAZN pumping this narrative out there? Like, Dubois is an idiot. Dubois is the one who's been, you can say, oh, this is the thing, yeah, all the man who say, oh, but, I looked at some of Ade's comments, they were saying, yeah, Dubois only knocked out or finished AJ, right? You man weren't saying that though before. That's why he was 3-1 underdog. Yeah, don't tell me AJ was washed up. Why wasn't Dubois a 10-1 favourite then? Oops. Yeah, in fact, them man, they was glazing. Even then, they was glazing AJ off. So AJ wasn't finished before Dubois finished him. To be fair to Dubois, let's not make out he was finished. He was meant to be in the Renaissance. They were saying he's coming back. He's never looked so good. That's what they said. Yeah. Oh, he's never looked so good. He looks the best ever I've ever seen. They was all saying. Dubois fills him in, and now it's like, well, actually, nah, he was finished. But then Eggy Hearn's talking about AJ's the most devastating heavyweight in the world after he knocks out Mbonga. So now we ain't doing that, man. Let's back. Listen, I get it. Strategically, why you'd back Usyk. I'm not going to make out that it's obvious Dubois wins. I don't like this. I'm not even patriotic like that, but it's not like you listen. If Usyk was Caballero, yeah, I'd get it. If he was exciting and something that's worth backing, but this stinker, no, I'm not backing that. That draw about what was it, Brit bashing? No, we're not. He ain't bash no. If he bashed people up here, we didn't say that, but he ain't stinking the place out, man. He took heavyweight boxing and turned it into 118-pound boxing. It's like, woo, oh, what, you almost knocked out. Well, I'll back off you now and just faff around because I've won the fight on points. No. Not bash no Brits up, man. He stunk the place out on points with a bunch of Brits. That's what I'll give him credit for. Yeah, he is the Brit stinker. How about that? He'll come here, come to Britain, stink the place out, and turn all the masses off watching boxing again. That's what he'll do. This is heavyweight boxing, man. We want to see serious arm done. Yeah, I don't want to see faffers on point. Sorry. You man like it, fair play to you man, each to their own, but I'm not interested, man.
Form has been brilliant of late. What do you put that down to?
Hunger and desire and, just, as you're a fighter, you want to become the best. So that and the team I have around me, my dad and that circle, inner circle kept me strong and here I am today.
Do you look at that first fight and think, I'm a completely different animal now?
Yeah, I've moved past, I'm resurrected myself and I feel like a ready fighter, ready for anyone in the world.
The shot that was called low, if the referee had started counting, would you have got to your feet?
Yes, of course. I wake up 100%. It was hard because my bow say me, hey Alex, whoa.
It was hard because you was rocked to the body, man. I think he would have got up though. I'm not going to be a complete hater, but he would have got up. But you was rocked to the body, and this is the thing again. I can't credit Usyk with all these accolades. He's a crybaby to the body, and once again, the industry. Yeah, I've been watching all the kind of media surrounding this rematch, and they're all saying, who was it? I think it was Ade again. He was like, yeah, no, it was G-Man, sorry. G-Man was like, yeah, but no. The commentators saw it straight up and it was illegal. It was illegal. They knew straight away. And you see, the WBA, they investigated it and they saw it was illegal. So, yeah, it's obviously illegal. Listen, man, they're shills. They never vote the right way. Even if someone blatantly won the fight, they say, no, we can't investigate it. Like Adamez versus Hamza. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Adam has challenged it, but there's been a bunch of challenges for robberies. They never change it, so it's never going to get changed. There's no point doing it, even for blatant things. So that you can't use them as a reference for, or was it reliability or accuracy? They're useless, jobbers. But the whole narrative is that shot was legal, man. Honestly, Usyk would have got up, and that's how the fight should go. The fight should go: you get hit with a legal shot, and you get up. Yeah. Unless his hand is actually in his nuts, you crack on. And he's always doing it. Every single fight. He's like, look at the referee. Oh, my body is soft. I like it. I don't like it. The body is soft. That's what he said. He got a soft body, man. What can I say? It's one of them for him. Your body's soft, bro. Fly out to Thailand and get some Muay Thai to your body. Because I've never seen no one cry as hard to the body as him. Sorry. They talk about warrior and whatnot. But no, he's too whiny for me, man. Sorry. Too whiny for undisputed champion. Always looking down, pointing to the referee for his body. I never liked that. Sorry, never liked it at all. And you can say, YB, you've never boxed before. Well, I've watched a whole bag of man through history, never pointing at their body, crying about it. Yeah, so suck it up and get your get back. I prefer that way of doing things. If someone hits you low, yeah, you roll and bop them back low. If you felt it was low, it wasn't low though. It was right on the belt line. Right on the belt line. Oh, AB, that's illegal. That's gay. Sorry. If that's the case, that the belt line is super duper low, and if your nuts are in your belt line, then I can't tell you, man. Yeah.
So it was pain, but it's not like a body. It's X. It's different.
Well, I've heard Don Charles, your coach, say that he believes that Alexander conned the ref and the boxing.
Yeah, don't even go there. Don't even go.
No.
No. This is today. This is now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm tired of hearing. I don't know why they keep. It was kind of cool. I think it peaked for me when Don Charles, light skinned son, he came out. That was the peak, and that was what 3 months ago, and they've just absolutely rinsed it. I'm sick of hearing about it as well now. Like, there's nothing else to it. It was litigated after the fight 2 years ago. And then it's been relitigated for the last 6 months. No more now. I've had enough now. Don't hear about no Moody Loblo no more. I'm not even interested. I don't think it was low, but I'm not interested to talk about it, to be fair. He cried to the body. That's the conclusion. Yeah? He cried to the body. Low or not, he cried too much.
I'm going to enjoy this fight. I want to enjoy this fight, so we'll see.
How do you stop Daniel from enjoying it?
It was wonderful. Я кажу, це буде неймовірно.
Your performance will be wonderful.
Yeah.
Are you still very hungry?
Yeah, I continue feel I hungry for boxing. Training not training too, but my training I prepare for this fight 23 years, all my life. But boxing is like oxygen for me.
Just being more aggressive this time, being more offensive, letting the hands go, being dominant on the front foot. Is that how you plan on tackling this fight?
Yeah.
And are you prepared for anything that Daniel brings your way?
Yes, of course. Listen, it's a young guy. This guy wanna take my belts. I not wanna give my belts.
If you win this fight Saturday night, will we see you in the ring again?
Not if, when.
When?
Yeah.
And what would it mean to be the first British 4-belt undisputed heavyweight champion of the world?
The best of my era.
Right, Alexander, tell Daniel how you beat him on Saturday night.
We will see it on Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stinker on points, man. That's what that tells you. Stinker on points.
A masterclass.
Of course.
A stinker.
Same for you, Daniel.
Chaos.
Does this fight go the distance, in your opinion?
It's chaos.
For as long as it lasts?
Yeah.
So, I mean, listen, man. Team Dubois need me on their team. I got good bars, man. I got more bars for them. Dubois has got the chaos part. Like chaos. Chaos. But I'd have said, listen, man. Yeah. You see you. Right, anyway, I'm not even do it again, but you get the point, man. It could have been more. I get it, though. He's got to go in there and do it. I could talk a lot, right, but I haven't got to go in there and do it. But you're going to go in there and do it anyway. Dubois is going to have to go in there and do it anyway. So I'd have tried to ruffle his feathers. Yeah, I'd talk about the draft and why he wasn't there. That's what I'd talk about. Get under his skin. Yeah, that's what I'd do. For sure, for real. I'll be on his ass. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be talking about his body. It's soft. I say, listen, Alexander, you see that part of your being that lives from your nipples to your bladder? That is soft, charming. What's that other one called? Toilet paper. That Andrex, man. You got the Andrex body. Super duper soft and cushy. That's what you got, and I'm touching it, man. Just don't. I'll be telling him as well. Don't be crying to the referee. Next time I'll be Alexander. Next time I touch you to the body, man. Don't be whining to the referee like a little girl. See them kind of bars there. You be whining too much, man. Because what that does there is that conditions the fighter as well. No one, once you put it out there publicly that someone likes whining to the referee, they're less inclined to do it. Does that make sense? He's been getting away with it way too long. Way too long. I've never seen that. Of all the fights we watch, is it a coincidence? The only man I can think of, I think Dave Allen was doing it a bit as well, though. I think Dave Allen versus Fisher was doing it a bit. He was kind of looking at. I remember watching that fight and being like, Dave, focus on the fight. He's looking at the referee and trying to get. Just crack on, man. I don't know what. But apart from that, at the top level, I've never seen AJ whine to the body. Not Dillian White. Not Chisora. Not Fury, not Dubois, no one else is always looking for the referee. And that's the bottom line here. Anyway, I'm out of it. The gloves are off. Was a bit dead. I didn't expect it to be red hot. Is what it is. That's probably why they saved it for now, because it's not got me some along. Let me know your thoughts, people. We've got the unadulterated analysis on Patreon, as I mentioned before, man. Go check that out. Yeah, for the price of a cup of coffee. You, man, can send me your bread, send me your hard-earned money, and I can plug it straight into 365. Bah! I should lose it. Undoubtedly gambling. So it's a good investment on all our behalves. Anyway, link in description, link in comment section, and I'll catch you, man, on the flip. Like button, subscribe. Yep.